Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour. On for some massive games today. We've got SiZe versus Boycah. We're on the first game, which is Tournament Desert. I've still got my cold, so I apologise if my voice is not the greatest or the most excitable today. We've got SiZe in the bottom middle. He is GLA Vanilla in the blue, and in the north we've got Boycah with also GLA Vanilla in the red colour. Did see a fake barracks there from Boycah, then quickly upgraded to a real one. For anyone that's watched my videos for a number of years, will see that I made a video a while back on why you do that. You do it basically to get the worker here a little bit quicker. It frees up the worker some time to get that worker there pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie, I have seen some of these games before. I did tune in for the live stream when they happened. I wasn't the one live streaming. I think I was in bed with the same cold actually when this happened. So I do know the result, but I'm not gonna obviously do any spoilers or anything like that. But also it's good for me to analyze the replays. Obviously it's two top players at the moment. Analyze the replays, see what's going on, and whatever. I do think that tunnel there from SiZe was really weird. You generally do not do a tunnel there that close, because every player, especially Boycah, is going to be going terrorists in the middle. So that tunnel there, really random from SiZe. That said, technical coming forward from SiZe on the right hand side. Boycah's worker being picked off there. SiZe taking some map control on the left. His oil is nice and secured. He's inside of this bunker. He's also getting inside of here as well, providing himself with some nice map vision. We have got a Terratech being prepared from Boycah. I don't really like his supply placement with the tunnel. Although I agree the workers are protected, it's a little bit strange that they're all going the long way around. It's a few times Boycah does that actually. They're left going the long way around. Boycah's technical is going down the right hand side. I'm not sure if he's going to get a TNT off. He might do. But SiZe is going for some worker crushes. He's going to kill one worker there. He's not going to get it. Oh, he's actually gone for a Terratech of his own. But actually Boycah's going to hit as well. Is this going to finish off the war factory though? It is. It is going to finish off the war factory. And Boycah's war factory is finished off as well. But SiZe has more technicals out, I think. He's got this one back here, as well as these ones here. Is Boycah going to scrap deny? He's usually pretty good, so when the scrap appears, Boycah's going to quickly place a scaffold over it to clear the scrap. He has done. And that'll be very useful, to be honest, because these technicals with scrap, you do not want to let them gain the scrap. Boycah, I think here, did pick the GLA mirror, and SiZe agreed to it. They're not playing random this time. Zezon, or Stanislav TV, was the streamer for this. SiZe doing a supply there on the right hand side. He's choosing to go for a fake arms dealer and go for that supply first and get his economy going. I think he knows there's not going to be much aggression from Boycah, and that's the reason from him doing that, because he knows he's got the technical advantage now. He's got like 3 or 4, whereas Boycah's only got these 3 here. That said though, he is going to lose one technical there, and one of them is going to get scrapped up for Boycah now. So this third supply here from SiZe, he's actually insistent on getting this tunnel up, which he is doing. SiZe also going for his oil on the left. SiZe always calls Tournament Desert his second home because he's familiar with it so much and played on it so many times. GLA Mirror, of course, even though Boycah asked for it, I think GLA Mirror for SiZe is one of his specialities as well. We've got a toxin tractor clearing out that building. Oh, this could potentially go very badly for Boycah though. He's going to lose 2 technicals. Yeah, he's lost 3 technicals. That was very bad. Just to kill one worker, that's really bad. But it's... oh no, for Boycah this went absolutely terrible. Maybe he didn't anticipate there would be that many RPGs inside of there. That's one thing SiZe does like to do. He likes to fill his buildings full of RPGs rather than just putting the 1 or 2 inside of it. He does like to fully load it. And we've got Boycah coming in with a technical of his own. He's going to go for SiZe's oil. That's one thing Boycah does like to do. He's just going to go for a scout. There's actually nothing inside of that. Boycah, is he going to scrap deny again? Nah, he's not. So SiZe is massively ahead now. I think going into these games, everyone Everyone agrees SiZe is definitely the big favourite. He's a big favourite to win the tournament, actually, never mind just his games. So Boycah is definitely up against it. I remember when I did the draw, I said rest in peace, Boycah. You generally don't want to get SiZe in round 1. But SiZe has done really well here because he's fully loaded that bunker as well. Has he fully loaded both? He's fully loaded both. But because he's done that, he's taken out this this bunker here, which you'll see now is denied the map vision massively for Boycah. You really need to secure those bunkers and keep it. So Boycah is under a lot of pressure here. That said, though, he does have this third supply already up. SiZe is now on 2 war factories and a palace. Boycah's just on 2 war factories, no palace. Boycah's going to push down the left, but SiZe does have a tunnel full of stuff there, so I think he could evac here and he probably could win that, but choosing not to. Instead, he's going to go for the main base, or not the main base, rather, but the main tunnel holding in the middle. Bit weird from SiZe there, but he actually, maybe that was just a distraction just to clear out this with the toxin tunnel. SiZe's units, whatever were inside there, has been cleared out now as well. This could go badly for SiZe. SiZe is building, not getting cleared out, and now Boycah needs to go back because there's so many RPGs inside it. Oh, it's actually only 2 now. But yeah, that engagement for Boycah has gone absolutely horrendous. SiZe is also creeping forward in the Nether Tunnel. SiZe massively ahead now. I'm not sure if there's a terror attack. Yeah, it's a terror attack. Supply has not been killed, but that'll get SiZe the XP. And if there's another terrorist inside of there now, the technical is coming back. SiZe has got loads of units in his main base now. He's massively ahead. Boycah is still not even on a palace. He's built a Nether Tunnel by his oil. That technical actually not achieved much, and Boycah, a bit of an oversight, has left a gap in the back there, so he's allowing technicals to get through. SiZe just going crazy with the army now. Boycah does have more scorpions though, so whereas SiZe has got a heavy amount of quads. And everyone knows scorpions beats quads. Some terrorists in the mix for SiZe as well. That's going to slow his army down. He's going to need to decide if he wants to turn and fight now or not. Yeah, but it's weird how he's mixed in literally loads of quads, but they go down so easy to scorpions. I think it's to kill any RPGs that Boycah might have. Boycah's under a lot of pressure here. His army is taking a hell of a lot of damage. These terrorists here are finally going to reach their target, and they're going to do loads of damage to the supply. Massive, massive engagement here, still in the middle. I think one annoying thing, if I may say so, about the money is that even the observer shows there with $10,000. I don't really like that, because it's a little bit distracting that they're there in the first place. I do like it. It's just that imagine if you got like 3 or 4 observers, they're all going to show there as well. Which in some games you do. SiZe is really, really pushing Boycah back here. Boycah's under so much pressure. He's going for a terror attack, but... Okay, he's going to do a bit of damage, and it is going to clear up all the scorpions for now, but he's not on any palace of his own. Whereas SiZe is already on black markets. I think if Boycah spots that SiZe has already got workers' shoes, well, he already knows he's got baggies out, so if he spots he's got workers' shoes, it means he knows he's on a first black market and he's got the upgrade. But yeah, Boycah not off to a good start at all here. SiZe, in his typical fashion, is just completely dominating. Boycah knows he's in a real hard spot because he's only just going Palace now, whereas these have also already got the buggy ammo upgrade. SiZe keeps targeting that rather than these few Scorpions. I would personally pick off the Scorpions first and then go for that. So Boycah's supply has now gone down, Scorpion's going down, Workers being picked off, Jean Mankel's gone inside of the building. This is looking real bad for Boycah. I can't see any way back into this unless he does like a massive terror attack or a load of buses or something like that. But I mean, his palace is still not even finished. He's carrying on going for more and more terror attacks. But I think he's just going to delay the inevitable. When SiZe gets in a real comfortable position like he is now, it's generally really hard to come back from. Boycah tried to go for a counter push there with the Toxin Tractor, but the buggies did quickly take it out. It was evac'd as well. Main tunnel going down for Boycah now. Terrorset killing the oil, that is one way into this for sure. He needs to kill a couple of black markets as well though, because he is behind in terms of black markets. Command center going down for Boycah as well. Boycah's getting pushed back on all fronts. No buggy rocket upgrade just yet. It's got the ammo upgrade, but not the rocket upgrade that does 25% extra damage. Palace is taking damage. There's buggies on the right hand side killing these tunnels. That oil's going to be next. And the SiZe wants to capture it for himself. Now he's just going to kill it instead. But yeah, SiZe in a real strong position. So money for them both is about the same, but Boycah's oil's been killed now. The buggy advantage for SiZe is just so much more. Boycah usually likes to stay and fight to the death. Mind you, I say that, he just quits there. So just going to update the scoreboard then. We've got SiZe on 1-0. Not something you really want to do for your morale in the first game, losing against SiZe, but Boycah did pick a mirror, and it was on Tournament Desert. GLA being one of SiZe's strongest mirrors. I think it's safe to say in Tournament Desert being one of his strongest maps as well. So Boycah was definitely against it in that first game. So moving on to game number 2 then. So during the stream, I remember game number 2 was actually played twice. The first one, Boycah did this exact same thing actually. Boycah sent a worker over here. Not very much happened. It was the first couple of minutes. A technical did go, I think, yeah, all the way hugging that mountain, and it was going for a terror attack for SiZe's base. SiZe did stop it, but then SiZe said he had a problem with his units. He had loads of technicals here. He had like 10 technicals. He tried to put his RPGs inside, but the game wasn't allowing him. Apparently it's a common bug and you need to press the Alt key or something. But yeah, apparently SiZe had a problem. So even though SiZe had a definite advantage, SiZe called for a rematch and Boycah did accept. But that said though, just to let you know that happened, that was kind of the background just before this game started. But Boycah did exactly the same build order in this second match, and I think SiZe actually did the same as well. So just letting you know the background of what happened in between. Not going to cover that game because obviously it ended in a disconnect after just a couple of minutes. But we have a stealth mirror. Barren Badlands is the map. Boycah both times seemed to go for, he's gone for this defensive tunnel here, and then also gone for, you would consider this to be really this player's supply. But yeah, it's a bit of a strange, odd build order, because that tunnel here is also late as well. But it does seem that, I don't know if SiZe can see that actually. No, SiZe can't see it. Despite him having a tunnel here, he can't see it. So of course, actually, that's actually probably a really smart thing from Boycah, because even though SiZe has an RPG here, which is has one of the biggest visions in the game, That is just out of vision. So that was a real smart play there from Boycah. SiZe coming in with a tentacle. Not sure if that's got any units inside of it. No, it hasn't. So Boycah once again boxing his units really, really well. Boycah's inside of this building and this building. Terratech once again stopped. I hope this is the right game I'm watching. Yeah, it is, because the other one was stopped over here. Yeah, it has been stopped once again. And SiZe is now allowed to get up. Oh, only one scrap. Boycah has denied the other one. But, yeah, I'm waiting for Boycah to go for a third supply, because that's when his economy will be ahead. So SiZe has got security. Is it security the right word? Security of this oil? I don't know if that's the right word. Probably is. Security of this oil on the bottom right. Boycah seems like he's got a worker inside of there. Boycah's really bunkering in that. Now he's going for a third supply. Whereas SiZe's actually going for this one. So maybe it's just more natural for the players to just to go for that one. It seems a bit strange. I think it is closer to this one, but you have got this massive ridge and massive mountain in between. Maybe that's why. SiZe going for a Terratech. Didn't kill the supply though. And SiZe has killed all of the workers except one. Oh, that one's going to go down as well. So SiZe is in... whoa, SiZe is in his own trouble actually though, because this tech RPG. So whilst that was a really good hit from SiZe, the SiZe is actually under big pressure in his main base. I think if his war factory goes down here, he's in a real bad situation. Boycah's building 2 tunnels there. It's got $800. His economy back home has been wrecked. Let's remember that. But at the same time now, SiZe is under so much pressure. So I was going to try and pick off the units from his side, trying to use a better angle to come at this, but he's going to be quickly pushed back, and the war factory has now gone down. And now the main supply is under attack as well. SiZe needs to come in here and pick off the occasional unit and try and turn the tide of this, but Boycah is reacting really nicely. One of the technicals from SiZe is going to go down, and the main supply is going down as well. And that straight away now puts Boycah back onto 3 supplies, so this is rebuilt. He's rebuilt his workers as well. There's a hijacker out now for SiZe. That's one way of turning these engagements around, is using hijackers to get the more powerful technicals. Supply trying to be rebuilt by SiZe, but I don't know if that's the greatest of ideas. He has got enough inside of his tunnel. Would it have been better to drop down another tunnel first? Because Boycah is, if Boycah wins this engagement versus this tunnel, which is actually looking like he's gonna do, I don't think SiZe was expecting that many RPGs, to be fair. Another hijacker there. He's trying to kill all the RPGs. It's just because there's so many RPGs, that was a surprise for SiZe. That's why he popped out. But now his main supply once again is going down. I don't think SiZe has an answer for this. He's on 19 or 2,000 about. I don't know why I keep clicking it when it's there anyway. Hijack is being used once again, but yeah, SiZe in a load of trouble now. SiZe now building a fake arms dealer at the bottom. And rebuilding another one there. I think if he had, instead of that supply there, if he'd have built another tunnel, so he had 2 tunnels to defend it, and then built the supply, he would have been in a much better position. He would have been able to defend that attack against Boycah. But I think Boycah did a really smart move. He had literally, I think like 10 RPGs, didn't he? He had 10 RPGs. Boycah's mixed in a radar van now to spot these hijackers. He still knows they're running around. There's a hijacker out now. Unfortunately, he didn't do anything though. There is a radar van, so that's going to go down straight away. SiZe with his own RPG attack, but I think there's not enough vehicles to back this up. The RPG's health is too low to fight against these quads, and SiZe's whole army once again has been killed. SiZe under pressure here again. His second supply is at risk of going down. That is now upgraded to a full arms dealer. He has an oil. Yeah, I mean, SiZe literally does not have much at all. He's trying to engage this, but I don't think that's the right decision. Because the radar van's there, the hijacker cannot do anything at all. He's getting pushed from the left-hand side as well. Boycah absolutely on fire in this game. It was that massive tech RPG push that is seemingly won in the game here. SiZe's base completely being decimated, and SiZe literally all he had here knows it's GG and throws in the towel. So well played to Boycah. The question to ask probably, would that game have gone differently in the first attempt? But in the second game, which was that one we just watched, the Terror Tech actually was killed in both times, and it was SiZe that asked for the rematch. So yeah, really well played by Boycah. I think it was the Tech RPG massive push on the War Factory that did him wonders and won in that game. So yeah, well played to Boycah. Okay, jumping into the next game then. We're this time on cold territory, and we've got Boycah in the bottom middle with the red USA Air Force, and we've got big SiZe also with USA Air Force. So again, another one of SiZe's really strong matchups. I think I always say that. I'm saying that too much. All his mirrors are super powerful, but Air Mirror, I think, what are probably his best matchups? Probably GLA Mirror and Air Mirror are probably some of his strongest. But yeah, Boycah deliberately picked to play an Air Force mirror in this instance. So Boycah, I don't know if he's clearly been practicing and intended all along to play for these mirrors. I don't know, but in that last game for sure, he looked really strong. We've got an airfield, an Air Force build in an airfield for Boycah. Boycah's also going for a drop with 4 missile defenders. Also going for a couple of rangers. One ranger to stay back at home, but one actually to be dropped off in SiZe's base somewhere. SiZe actually just going for more of a defensive build. Actually, he's done a drop of his own as well. And he's going for the power plant. I think he's going to hit it as well. Power plant does go down. Boycah, I think, also going for the power plant. But the Ranger of Boycah is actually fighting that first one, but 2 of Boycah's units are going to go down. Those are going to go down next. Those are going to go down there. I don't think that power plant can go down fast enough. They maybe could do a little bit of damage, and then one Raptor could come and finish it off. Maybe that's what SiZe wants to think about here. But I think he's just trying to keep Boycah busy for the time being. Let's see if we can see. How do I see where they're going? Can I see if they're waypointed? Maybe they're just not waypointed. Don't know if there's a mode I can press in here to see where they're going. Is it all? I don't know how to see. Either way, we've got the first Raptor from Boycah flying around. We've got the first Raptor from SiZe flying around in the middle. Boycah going for the power plant. It's left the power really low. You see how low it leaves it? So just a few hits from missile defenders, and then it does go down again. So I think SiZe actually could have done a little bit of damage to that power plant and then finished it off. But Boycah going for another airfield on the right hand side. SiZe still running around with these missile defenders. Going to be probably picking off some dozers, I think. There's a dozer. That's a nice $1,000 pick off. We've got 2 King Raptors coming in again. Power going down again. I would like to see a split fire there. That was a lot of wasted bullets or a lot of wasted missiles. Could have done a split fire, killed the dozer and that would have been an extra 1,000 off SiZe's economy. Got 2 Raptors here on the left. I think SiZe's going to be going for the power once again. Because it does slow down your production by half. Also takes away your radar, so you're not fully aware of what's going on the map. It's a lot easier when you have the radar. SiZe's dozer there getting picked off, but that would have been picked off anyway if he'd have split fired before. Actually, no, it would have been that one there. SiZe maybe just would have rebuilt it, but It's a Ranger here from SiZe doing a bit of a scout. This is still trying to be built. SiZe making 2 more dozers. He's only got 1 airfield. SiZe's dozer getting picked off again. The other dozer is now going to build this. Boycah's going for it again though. SiZe not cancelling it. He's determined to try and finish that off. Boycah's dozer's going down as well. So dozer's going down left, right and centre here. I think Boycah did pick all of the matchups throughout this. He asked for the mirrors and SiZe just agreed every time. So just a bit of just to let you know, like, who, if you're wondering why Boycah picked them all, it was SiZe that agreed to it. But I mean, mirrors are the easiest way. SiZe actually hit a raptor there. He targeted a raptor with 3 of his own raptors and killed it. Boycah going to run over this Ranger. SiZe switching into Comanches though. He needs to rebuild this now, and he needs to also put that pilot inside of one of these Raptors. SiZe now on 2 airfields. SiZe switching into Comanches, and that's to keep the pressure on these airfields. Once the Comanches get over it, not only can they do damage to the Raptors, but also when Boycah's Raptors shoot the Comanche, it does splash damage to his own airfield, so it takes down the airfield with it. Boycah is trying to build a supply of his own there. Airfield going down. Raptor going... Sorry, Comanche going down there for SiZe. Now Boycah's only on 1 airfield. Comanche now over the base of SiZe. That 1 Raptor, because it's taking a while to set off, it might actually kill something. Yeah, it's going to kill that. And if it parks over it just a little bit more, actually it's already doing the splash damage, you see, so. Supply there going down for SiZe on the right. So SiZe is now... Oh, he's actually got this finally up. Persistent with that dozer. Comanche trying to take out the dozer. King Raptors for SiZe trying to take out the airfield. That needs to be repaired super quick. Boycah switching to missile defenders, trying to laser lock the Comanche. Comanche switched its fire or attention to the missile defenders, but the Comanche does go down. King Raptors flying all over. Boycah coming in and actually has killed the airfield for SiZe whilst the Raptors were on the ground. So that's 3 Raptors gone down there. So another Comanche of Boycah going down. I think Boycah's trying to kill this supply now. 3 Raptors do kill a supply if they're uninterrupted. No upgrades for the Raptors yet, so I think you can get 15% extra damage using that upgrade. I always forget what it's called. It's called laser missile? Something like that. Laser guided missile? Yeah, that's what it's called. Comanche's right above the airfield once again. I think this is a strategy employed by SiZe. You see it, the splash damage caused is a hell of a lot. And now there's 4 Raptors here from SiZe. Where's he going to hit? I personally probably would be hitting that one. But is he just flying around to try and defend this Comanche so it can't be hit? I think that's what he's doing. But yeah, flying around like this for SiZe, I don't know if it's the best of ideas. A Spectre gunship coming in now. And that airfield is going to be going down. I feel like SiZe could have been doing more with these Raptors. They're flying around doing nothing. So that supply's gone down. A dozer's been hit there. Comanche's now going to kill that supply on the right. Stealth Comanche's still trying to fly around. This is the weirdest bug I've ever seen in my life. This happened during the live stream, and I wondered if it would happen when I watched the replay or not. But the weirdest, longest laser lock I've ever seen is happening. Spectre gunship. Skill on the airfield. Not sure what that is going. Whoa! 4 Raptors have just gone to their death. I think because he killed the airfield, the Raptors have gone to land and SiZe just not microed him, and all of them have gone down. So that's a massive, massive oversight and a massive damage to SiZe. There's loads of stuff going on. It's hard to keep up the action. Airfield going down there for Boycah, and these stealth Comanches are going to be difficult to deal with. Are they stealth? No, they're not even stealth, actually. SiZe building a power plant on the left-hand side. The Comanches are there to try and stop this. Those are going to be going down, and probably the barracks is going to go down as well. SiZe's Comanche's still flying around everywhere. I think he's gone very heavy on Comanches now. There's hardly any Raptors. Oh, there's 2 Raptors here. So I'm not sure what he's been picking off. That supply is now dead. There's no power plants, so... Whoa, 1 Comanche going down there. I don't know if he's not got the countermeasure upgrades. These Comanches do go down super, super easy.
Our base is under attack.
2 Raptors for SiZe, about to take off back in his base, but he's only on 1800. Boycah seemingly has quite a lot. No players going for the oils yet. No oil upgrade. Boycah's supply on the right is very, very slowly going down. But the Comanches are getting picked off because they're just hanging around and there's got no stealth upgrade. They're easily going to be picked off. Boycah looking like he's going to go for the capture upgrade. He's sending his rangers around. Boycah building another airfield. He's on 3. He's on so many Chinooks back here, but I think it's because he just doesn't have enough supply centers because they've all been killed by SiZe. Another Raptor getting picked off there by Raptors themselves. There's a big potential drop coming in. Oh, it's going to be going for Boycah's supply. So Chinooks did go down very, very, very quick. And it looks like Boycah has more, but most of his stuff is Rangers. Spectre gunship coming in again, killing the power and the airfield. Another airfield taking a bit of damage. Comanches once again for SiZe moving out. It's on 3,300. We've got Boycah on 2,300. Capture coming in from SiZe, actually. It was Boycah moving his rebels out, but Boycah's just going to kill the oil now. I feel like the oils on this map don't have very much of a chance because they do spawn very, very damaged. I feel like Pathfinders would be a good buy. Just 1 Pathfinder. Just go and drop it in the middle of Boycah's base, or just attack move it into Boycah's base. There's not a lot Boycah's going to be doing about it. It's going to kill so much stuff. Put a Pathfinder in there, for example. Boycah's base is getting absolutely destroyed. SiZe is still roaming around with so many Comanches. Another Raptor going down there for SiZe. Not very great from SiZe. 3,900. He's building another airfield and another airfield. Supplies still being long distance collected by Boycah. These Comanches, though, does he have the countermeasure upgrade? I don't know if he does. Needs to be careful. There's so many missile defenders around. I don't think he has the countermeasure upgrade.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
So many missile defenders just flying around, and Boycah's got his own Comanche army. Comanches versus Comanches in Emma is quite a rarity. Boycah's picked off that dozer. The other dozer's going to go and finish it though, and Boycah not paying attention. Boycah trying to use the Raptor to deflect the missiles, and that's actually worked very, very well. He's now killed both for the airfields. SiZe's Comanche is still flying around, but SiZe on now 4,700. Does he have any dozers?
Sure thing.
Comanches are still flying around, but this time they've flown right over the missile defenders and they've been scanned, and pretty much every single Comanche except one has been picked off. Even that one's going to get picked off. A10 coming in. But that SiZe, he's got nothing now. It's on 3,700. He's not sure what to build. He's building a he's building a war factory. Suspect a gunship is taking out the airfield. Boycah's gone for a combat Chinook, actually. That actually could work out very nice because there's no Raptors anymore. Boycah's still chilling with his Comanches back in the main base. Combat Chinook is coming in. It's a shame there's no Pathfinder in there. I'm pretty sure there's no Pathfinder. I don't know if I've seen Leaflet and is SiZe going for his own combat Chinook? I think he is. Yeah, he is. He's going for his own combat Chinook. Oh, Boycah needs to be careful there. That is going to go down, but the oh, that Spectre is terrible. What the hell is this? It was looking so good for Boycah then. But the command center is going to go down. And there's so many Chinooks here to try and defend. Well, there's 2 combat Chinooks out. And the Raptor comes in and hits the combat Chinook. And I think that's SiZe out. SiZe has literally got nothing left. He's just building a command center, but that's it. GG. Well played to Boycah. What an absolutely epic game. How often do you see an air mirror? Absolutely that amazing. Really well played to Boycah. I'm just going to update the scoreboard. So yeah, we've got 2-1, so absolutely epic play, but that hit them with the Raptor at the end, just sealed the deal and kicked SiZe out of the out of that game. So yeah, really well played. Okay, so jumping into the next game, Boycah is 2-1 up, which I don't think a lot of people would have predicted. And we are now on Forgotten Air Battle again, as we were in the previous game with Sonic and Scuba. We've got a nuke mirror, I think. Yeah, both players are nuke. You can tell by the double chimney thing there on that side of the power plant. But yeah, we've got a nuke mirror, we've got SiZe in the top right in the green, and then we've got Boycah in the bottom left in the red. Looks like Boycah's going to be going for a helix, which is a very common build order in a nuke mirror. But will SiZe, I think the counter to that is the double war factory and spamming mainly GATs. But is SiZe going to go for double war factory? He's actually going for war factory barracks. And then probably he's just going to defend that area with a barracks and maybe a bunker, and then he's going to do a fast propaganda center behind it. He's actually going for an airfield of his own, so he's actually going war factory and barracks airfield. Okay, so slightly different. A well-known good build order though from SiZe. Also does help box this in, but I think you can still go behind there with the Battlemaster or any unit actually, and you can still harass. But I suppose you could get mines on the airfield, maybe that would block it, but it also might mess up the trajectory of the trucks. I will say that right, I promise. Yeah, because when you make mines, it messes up the pathing behind the scenes of the trucks, and the trucks do move like the long way around and stuff like that. So we've got Battlemaster scouting around for SiZe. We've got the Helix out for Boycah. What Boycah could do is mines on his supplies. He is going to find that nice and easy, actually. He's going to go straight there and kill it. So far it's looking like Boycah has the better build order, because both players now are in a similar situation, but Boycah's Helix is out faster. The SiZe's Helix is obviously a little bit slower. SiZe's Battlemaster's on the ground, where actually it's probably better to have GATs against the Helix. So Boycah's on top so far. Helix in the gap. There is a deadly combination to Boycah's own Helix. Needs to avoid that where possible. Boycah's still flying around. He'll have a massive vision because a Helix, you can see the huge vision it has is absolutely huge. Boycah's going to go and kill the oil. I think he realized SiZe is going for the red guard. He doesn't have the capture upgrade yet. But he is killing the oil. This bunker here needs to be careful. It's going to go down. Do you think this map is a little bit imbalanced? Because this position here is different to this position here. Like you've got this little building here, but then you've got these two buildings here. I think, find it easier to defend this area. But I don't know, am I just thinking about it a little bit too much? It is different. It's definitely obviously not symmetrical, but is it slightly in favor of any of them? Yeah, I always find it easier to defend this area, I think, because you can get inside of that easy, but you can also get inside of that. I don't know. SiZe's Gat caught out of position there. Lotus of Boycah is now going to capture the oil. He's at a definite advantage now because he knows he's killed the other oil. So as long as he gets that one, then he knows that he's economically ahead. That said, SiZe does have the refinery capture in the middle. Well, it's coming in anyway. Another Helix for Boycah being built, but with so many Gats out, is that a wise decision? We will see. Some of the buildings for SiZe here are a little bit too close. One carpet bomb and probably all of them could go down. Maybe carpet bomb and level 1 artillery will kill all of them, guaranteed. Same situation for Boycah, actually more expensive buildings. Boycah's Lotus in the main base. Where is SiZe's Lotus? SiZe's Lotus is over here, but he's late to the party. Boycah's already been on this for, I don't know, what, 1 or 2 minutes? Something like that? SiZe's unit's been picked off again. I think that was 2 Gats, it looks like. And Boycah now has the Helix advantage, the economy advantage. He's got the aggression. I think he's got a map vision advantage because SiZe can't see inside of Boycah's base. There is a Lotus here. Lotus should be able to see that Helix as well. Yeah, he can, so he knows exactly what's coming. There's 2 Helixes out. That bunker's going to be picked off. He's got the Overlord advantage as well because there's 2 Overlords here. Helix is coming in, but there's an ECM there and 2 Gats. This is looking real bad from SiZe. That micro there from that Helix was absolutely terrible. Probably one of the worst moves he's done throughout this game so far. Boycah's also in the main base now of SiZe. Boycah does lose 1 Helix, so this Gat over here, this 1 HP Gat. Lotus in the back of the main base is capturing something now. But Boycah's Helix coming in. And this is SiZe's army absolutely wrecked now. Oh, there's 2 Gats to back this up, so sorry about that. I thought that was SiZe going to be out or everything wrecked. I didn't see the Gats back there. SiZe's main supply has been captured. He's on 6,900 or 7,000 now. SiZe just not spending his money. Should he be upgrading to a second war factory? Boycah's Helix going down here. Army going down for both players, really. I'm not sure who quite is coming out on top. Boycah does have an army back here. SiZe not really reacting to the Lotus. His war factory is now captured as well. SiZe sending his own Lotus back to try and try and reveal the Lotus. Boycah's done quite good economic damage, whereas I don't think Boycah's lost any trucks throughout this so far. SiZe is definitely behind, but actually SiZe does have this oil in the top left. He's had that for a while now, I think. Lotus, I think, has been killed. We can hear artillery and probably the carpet bomb. You can see that coming across the map as well. This carpet, there's gas there, but I don't think it's enough to stop this carpet. Oh, the carpet could kill the helix. Oh, it's done damage to the helix. But remember before when I was saying these buildings are close together, artillery has also killed that supply as well, so SiZe is taking massive, massive damage. This Overlord has had a fight over here, it looks like, and is now running away. I think that should be able to escape. SiZe not on level 3 yet. He is like half a star away. SiZe needs to be careful here because he's not got an ECM. He's also not got the Overlord advantage, whereas Boycah's got 2. SiZe only got 1. SiZe coming in with 2 helixes though. Should be able to kill that bunker. SiZe is choosing to go in. That Overlord is going to get sacrificed. It's going to get taken to the top of a Mayan pyramid and then head cut off for the gods or for the cause. He's now going to try and get out, but he's going to get ECM'd. He has to get ECM'd here. Don't tell me he's going to escape. It is a vet too, so it does take longer to be disabled. I don't know, to be honest, how Boycah's let that happen. But I thought Boycah would have just gone in from this side, but then I suppose SiZe would have gone that way. Maybe as Boycah handled that right. I don't know. I feel like the 2 ECMs could have disabled that if it had a better angle or got them both to disable it at the same time. He could have hit it. Boycah's captured the oil back, and I can see the Lotus is running towards the top right now. Lotus, unlucky, has been revealed. You see the helix is flying around. The Gat and the outpost is just going to chase the Lotus though. Can't see any way that Lotus is going to escape.
Black Lotus has been discovered.
Need a bullet barrage. Construction is complete.
So the Gats are going to chase these helixes around, which are skirting around the edge of Boycah's base. SiZe is stealing some cash. Well, he was stealing some cash, but now disabled the outpost. Not sure how much cash he's actually stolen. He's now capturing the building, but I think the Lotus is going to go down. Lotus does go down. SiZe now on 3,200-ish. Well, we know that anyway because it's there. I keep looking anyway though, it's just out of habit. Barracks being dropped down by SiZe. No doubt Lotus is going to be rebuilt. A really, really strong, powerful unit that you want in a nuke mirror. SiZe coming in and taking out that bunker that's been there since pretty much the start of the game. That bunker is now going to go down, but the helixes are going to be chased away by the gas and the ECMs. SiZe still on the refinery, which he's had since the very beginning. SiZe now establishing himself on a nice map presence. He's getting, in my opinion, a little bit too comfortable, and Boycah doesn't really want to allow that to happen. But Boycah does have this massive army, though. SiZe still flying around with his helixes. He's got this army over here. Outpost and outpost. That's just for a scout, though, nothing else. SiZe's going to kill that as well to disable any vision. It's a game I slowed down a hell of a lot. I remember during the live stream, people in the chat were saying, why isn't Boycah pushing? Everyone was saying for Boycah to push, but you got to remember, in this situation, SiZe is almost on 3-star, if not already on 3-star. I think he's almost on 3-star. You got to remember, a carpet, artillery mines can quickly change the outcome of one of these battles. One Helix does go down there. Flamer going down as well, though. Flamer left really, really low. And if one of SiZe's Helix went down as well, yeah? Actually see the rotor blade. Yeah, one of SiZe's Helix went down as well. 3 overlords now for Boycah. He's got a new cannon out as well. Boycah's got a Lotus and capturing either a building or stealing cash. I think he's stealing cash. SiZe has been a bit silly. You should spend all your cash when Lotus is stealing your cash, and then you should cancel all the stuff that you've queued up. SiZe not spending all this stuff there to stop Lotus from stealing as much as possible. It's a mistake. But SiZe is stealing his own cash. Boycah's just had $300 stolen, but the Helixes are coming over here to try and find out what's going on. Lotus is running away. It's going to run up north instead. I don't know if an outpost is going to come out to try and scout this. Boycah looking like he wants to push forward. Lotus is still running around for Boycah. So we've got Lotus versus base and Lotus versus base. SiZe is being pushed back a little bit here. I don't think he's got the speaker tower upgrade, Boycah. More cash has been stolen there. Boycah now on 0. He's at his last 500. Or maybe Boycah did actually queue up his cash, because it actually looks like he's still got 1,050. Boycah's Helix is going to get picked off by these surprise gats from the north. I don't know if SiZe... Yeah, SiZe should be on 3-star now. Carpet bomb coming in. And he's going for... I think he was going for the barracks, but he also wanted to hit this stuff. I think he wanted to kill that to allow the Lotus to survive. Lotus is probably going to now quickly try and disable this. Nah, Lotus is going to go down. But Lotus for SiZe is still roaming around Boycah's base. There's still these gats up here. SiZe has got his own artillery coming in now. It only looks like level 1 though. Potentially that is on the barracks. Yeah, it's on the barracks. Lewis once again stealing some of Boycah's cash. Boycah's now on 2,400. This is going to be a big cash steal now. Yeah, it's just lost 1,000 again. That outpost is just too far away. Refinery does go down now. Lotus still chilling back here. Helixes are still flying around, but I think he has realized now the Lotus is still potentially there. Maybe he looked in his bag count and noticed $1,000 were missing. The Helixes should finish this off, because I think he might vet one of them up by killing that unit. Nah. At least he's giving him a bit of XP. So yeah, both players just kind of chilling. SiZe, I think, still does have a carpet bomb, but he hasn't used it yet, I don't think. Because he did fire the artillery, but I haven't seen a carpet yet. I think he's potentially waiting for this push, and then we'll use the carpet. But Boycah will be all too aware of that. Boycah's pretty good at knowing it when he attacks into an enemy base. If there is a carpet ready to be used, you want to be 100% paying attention to your micro, and that's exactly what Boycah does. But let's see. SiZe's gats still on the edge of the base. It'd probably be nice for Boycah just to go and send something to clear that out. There's a flaming out from SiZe. And a gat and an outpost running around. Another Overlord for SiZe. But this might be the deciding move. Boycah choosing to push in. He is hugging the side of the map though, and that's dangerous for a carpet. SiZe's Helix is flying around, but that's only the speaker tower one, which is a bit strange. There's a flamer here, but the nuke cannon on guard mode from Boycah is quickly saved the day. I didn't realize that actually wasn't mixed in with the army. He's actually left it in the base on guard mode. Now dropping off some mines in his base as well to stop that happening again in the future. Nice mine drop. But SiZe's in a bit of trouble here. I think Boycah's trying to bait out the carpet bomb. Carpet from Boycah coming in now, and he's going to hit the power plant maybe? He's going to hit the command center and the airfield. But he's killed 3 units there, 3 key units, an Overlord and 2 Gats. The artillery now coming in. Is that going to be on the command center? It might be like there in between? Or is it on... I don't know what it's on actually. Okay, it's on the front of the base, and it's in front of the war factory. He's taking out the nuke cannon. Boycah is completely decimating SiZe's base. Here's the carpet bomb. Here is the carpet bomb, but so it's too late, and Boycah's already moved forward. Boycah is just absolutely decimating SiZe right now. There's a few gas driving around, but SiZe's base is completely destroyed. These gas are going to do nothing because there's literally so many Overlords and ECMs here. SiZe is absolutely getting wrecked. And SiZe has been defeated. Well played to Boycah.
You are victorious.
Nuke Mirror not easy to win against SiZe, but Boycah managed to pull that off pretty convincing in the end as well. With that final blow, the gem points usage was absolutely on point, 100%. SiZe actually collected more cash, and I think that's because of the Lotus in the end. So that's Boycah up now 3-1. Well played to Boycah. Okay, so on to the next game. I think we're on game number 5 now. We're on with another mirror, infantry mirror this time on Jungle Wolf. We've got big SiZe in the top left with the China infantry, and in the bottom right we've got Boycah with China infantry. In the red color, Jungle Wolf, a really beautiful and nice map. Both players get 2 supplies. You got this one and this one. There are numerous bunkers throughout the map, so you've got in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have I counted them all? Oh, and this one here, 6. But yeah, pretty well balanced, I think. I've never actually checked that it's actually 100% symmetrical, so that one is symmetrical to that one. So actually, I suppose it is. If you get these buildings in the middle, it can provide a nice vision, and also a really good scout as well. I like the way they're not actually too much in the middle, because that does allow units to come and go through the middle and attack through the middle. It's actually more defensive for the oil and actually for this area. Whereas straight through the middle, you can actually still get through, I think, even if those 2 bunkers are taken. So, Boycah doing a war factory barracks, and you'll remember in a previous game when there was was it an infantry mirror? Yeah, between Scuba and Sonic, I said that SiZe will always do war factory barracks and in an inf mirror, and that's exactly what we've got here. Pretty brave minigunner there from Boycah. Is going to get flamed down, as are a few trees, or at least one tree or bush. Boycah's going for the top right, but that dozer and the tank cannon is going to go down. I did see SiZe behind this has gone for an airfield, and a MiG is out. So actually, I didn't think about it. SiZe is really up against it at the moment, because if he loses this one game, he's out of the World Series in round 1. Boycah is absolutely playing phenomenal. I don't think this is SiZe's best performance. I think there's a few questionable things, like when he lost one of them helixes in that previous game. But yeah, SiZe is really up against it now, and SiZe should be playing 100% if he intends on going through to the next round. Flamer there for SiZe. He's going to clear out one building, but then it is going to go down. SiZe did lose a truck there and a dozer. taking a bit of damage on the other truck as well. But SiZe has now got MiGs. Boycah also doing his own MiGs. So again, we slow down a little bit. We've got Boycah going inside of this bunker here. Gets himself a nice little bit of map vision. This bunker is already taken for SiZe here. Bottom left, we've got a tank hunter for SiZe. That'll be providing a nice little bit of a scout. But these MiGs for SiZe, actually Boycah's got his own MiGs now as well. MiGs are very good at just shutting down any attack. If you realise your outpost or whatever is out of position, or you haven't got a bunker somewhere, MiGs can quickly be used to target anything on the map with precision, really quick. SiZe is now looking like he's going to go for the middle buildings. He's got an assault troop crawler and trying to capture all of the buildings. It's going to be difficult for Boycah to stop all of that coming in. So SiZe, rather than going for this part immediately and then trying to capture everything, he was hanging around with his assault troop crawler, just in case the MiGs did come in to try and stop it. The assault troop crawler. Whoa! How the hell is that assault troop crawler still alive? Well, right until the end. He was actually trying to wait for the MiGs to come, and then he would use the assault troop crawler to take him out. But SiZe does have good control now. He's also getting this artillery platform over here, so you can see the map is slowly being covered in blue. We've got a command center being dropped down right in the top left corner. A corner is a really good place for a command center because the support powers will literally come from exactly where you build the command center. So a carpet could literally appear there and it could defend it really well. It's a pro tip for command center placement. This MiGs needs to be careful here. He could hit that. I can hear a Lotus capturing something though. So Boycah's trying to capture this building back. Boycah's evac'd all his stuff and he's got loads of minigunners out now, but the MiGs coming in with his assault troop crawler from SiZe and all of that should be getting cleared up. Loads and loads of guys on fire there dying. Minigunner does take out one of the MiGs. I can hear Lotus again, but the assault troop crawler is coming to find Lotus, but assault troop crawler does stop just before. SiZe now going for a bottom left supply, it looks like, but SiZe has such good control in the middle. It's only this one artillery platform. That's proven annoying so far for SiZe. SiZe has such a good control everywhere. He's also building a third supply here. This is looking so much better for SiZe. Never airfield going down for him. Has he got 3 dozers? Oh yeah, because he's built a command center. He's obviously built another dozer. MiG coming in and it's going to hit the flamer. A little bit brave actually, because the assault troop crawler was right there, but I think the assault troop crawler doesn't always fire right away. 2 MiGs going down there, only for a dozer as well. I don't think that's worth it. Black Lotus in the base of SiZe now, but this is at the bottom left area. He could capture the War Factory. The War Factory is sold off. His MiGs need to be careful. He's got no MiG armor upgrade either. He's also very late with his command center, whereas SiZe has had a command center for absolutely ages. He's also on 2 airfields. SiZe is now on 4 supplies. This is absolutely insane. SiZe has spent all his cash as well as on only 1,000. Yeah, I think Infantry Mirror Boycah is looking a little bit weaker in it. I think every time I've played him in Infantry Mirror before as well, it is definitely weaker than some of his other matchups. Wow, what a massive hit, and all those minigunners going down. That's got to be what 16 minigunners all completely going down. Boycah in the main base of SiZe capturing something, but I mean he's only got $750 SiZe on obviously almost 4,000. Boycah's Lotus going down as well, but SiZe is just so far ahead. There's 2 assault troop crawlers. Boycah's looking a little bit lost. He's just kind of chilling and hiding in his base, but it's just because of the MiG advantage. This army for Boycah cannot build up and not move out, because this MiG strike will just literally come in and just kill everything. These MiGs need to be careful here. 3 MiGs there from SiZe going down. But the outpost has got in and killed Boycah's own MiGs. Assault troop crawler does go down, and Boycah's cleared this up for the time being, but the MiGs are all going to land on the airfield, and there is a outpost right there. That's just a massive blow that you can't really be afforded to be taken, especially at this point in the game when you're already miles behind. 2 flamers from the north as well, and Boycah's base is in a massive pressure. SiZe is also clearly on level 3. Artillery and carpet we're about to hit. Absolute decimation there from SiZe. Looks massively on point, maybe feeling the pressure a little bit. And on for a little bit of a comeback. So that's 3-2 to Boycah. So moving on to the next game, we've got Boycah as the GLA Toxin on Gorge Drought, and we've also got SiZe with GLA Toxin in the blue, Boycah in the red. Boycah always likes to go for these cars on the left. I think they're a bit overpowered and a bit silly. They should not really be on this map, but Boycah will probably be going for them. Is building the barracks facing such a way. Boycah also likes to go for 3 supplies, which I'll be interested to see actually as SiZe. SiZe also going for 3 supplies as well. And then I think he'll do a fake War Factory, and then he'll do his tunnels a little bit later on once he's on 3 supplies. Whereas Boycah, is he going for 3 supplies of his own? Boycah not going for 3 supplies is a little bit weird. I only played Boycah in Toxin Mirror probably a couple of days ago. On this map, and I think Boycah did 3 supplies then, but Boycah changing it up, not actually going 3 supplies here, maybe reacting differently to how he thinks SiZe is going to play. But I personally think SiZe has got the stronger of the build orders, because if you watched the stream the other day when I played Boycah, I thought I played absolutely perfect. I did a really decent TNT on Boycah's War Factory nice and early. I got my oils and refinery nice and early. I had a decent map presence. I killed loads and loads of workers in the first few minutes, but Boycah still managed to pull through and win. And I think it's purely because of his build order. There was probably another reason when I TNT'd his War Factory, his War Factory didn't go all the way down to the hole. So it did go down to the hole, but then it just rebuilt. I didn't actually kill it. That would have been a $2,500 blow. A barracks and a worker going down there, not killing the whole economy of SiZe. SiZe has a decent start here. But another terror car coming in. Is this going to kill all of SiZe's workers? Yeah, it's going to kill all of SiZe's workers. SiZe not paying attention. 3rd supply being built now and cancelled from Boycah. There's another worker here, so that's supply's going to be going up very quick. SiZe having to rebuild his workers, but I think SiZe economically is still ahead because he's on 3 supplies quicker. But SiZe's workers here are under pressure. Only killed one worker so far. Two workers have gone down. Boycah still has RPGs inside of here, so SiZe needs to be careful. Another surprise. SiZe now needs to decide, does he want to fight that or not? He's choosing to fight it, actually. But Boycah's now left his RPGs out here, but SiZe already lost a load of his own as well, so SiZe now should be able to clear this up, actually. Okay, so cleared that up really well. Boycah sending another technical. I don't know where that one is going, and apparently neither does that technical itself know where it's going. But lost loads of RPGs there as well. Bit of a bad hit there from for Boycah. SiZe only on 2 workers at the top left, and 4 workers there. This technical coming in from Boycah. It is empty, so it is just a distraction. SiZe sending all 2 or 3 of his workers inside of the tunnel. Boycah, is he gonna scrap deny? I think he did. I think he just scrap denied that in time. SiZe now rebuilding some of his workers, but Boycah has got a sneaky worker up here on the left. SiZe not spotting the worker. Actually, he did. He has revealed it because he can clearly still see it now, but he hasn't killed it. Game-changing moment, that is. If that tunnel gets up and gets inside of here, this is so hard to push into. In fact, it's impossible to push into. Yeah, SiZe is going to have a hard time if he loses that area. SiZe getting some map control of his own in the middle. This is a nice area to have as well with these artillery platforms. Looking like SiZe has a good control there. SiZe, I don't know if he's got any RPGs inside of here. He does. And that tunnel is going to go down. Boycah's going to start rebuilding it, actually. SiZe now choosing to go back. I don't know if he's just realized. Yeah, he has. He's just realized. That's why he's choosing to go back there, because he has just realized what's going on here. He's now seen that there is a tunnel at the top right, so he's dropped down 2 tunnels of his own here. SiZe building a second war factory. Boycah's already on a second war factory, but Boycah's on his refinery and oil already, which means all of his units are so much cheaper. SiZe now in a difficult spot. He needs to decide whether he's going to try and fight this or not. If he tries to fight it though and loses this engagement, as I said, attacking into this is such a hard thing to do. If you lose that engagement, that's potentially SiZe done. Remember, SiZe needs to win this to stay in the World Series, the whole tournament. SiZe's going to try and go inside of this bunker. Just going to go inside of that to try and just defend against this for a little bit. Boycah obviously does have rebels. Boycah's now at a massive advantage though, because he's got SiZe's refinery. He's about to get the oil as well, so all of these units are so much cheaper for Boycah. Boycah typically going 3 war factories on this map as well, so he's going to be having a massive spam against SiZe. SiZe only got 2 war factories. SiZe does look like he's coming out on top with these Scorpion engagements so far though. SiZe needs to pull that worker back. But Boycah's so defended up here. SiZe is going to be way behind in terms of 2 oils and a refinery. The refineries don't stack up in terms of the bonus, so this refinery and this refinery, you only get the benefits of 1. Palace being dropped down for Boycah at the top right. Bit of a random position. I don't really like that either, because SiZe will see that now. And if he does go in to try and kill it, then Boycah's palace tech will be reset. SiZe already going for a palace at the top left. SiZe's already in the black market, so he's ahead in terms of tech and black markets, but Boycah's economy and army and production is all ahead. SiZe does have a good map control though. Apart from that one key area at the top right. So the game has slowed down a little bit, but it's just while the armies are mobilizing. SiZe is going to choose to try and attack into this. He's trying to kill these RPGs before they can get inside of the palace. Now having to go back though because the palace is going to be ready just in time. That would have been good if SiZe had maybe attacked maybe 20 or 30 seconds earlier. He could have tried and pick off the palace. There's only one tunnel there, so as soon as you close down that tunnel, the other one has to pop out, and they'll all be funneled into this this direction. Boycah's taking a bit of damage from this artillery platform. I think SiZe probably could do with capturing that just to get a few toxin tractors. Is that going to help? Maybe, I don't know. SiZe needs every bit of help possible at the moment. Boycah is now going to be against some buggies of SiZe, where Boycah potentially is going for battle buses. 2 tunnels and a second barracks being dropped down. Boycah's now got 2 battle buses out. Once again, he's collecting long distance with his workers around here. 10,000. 12,000. Actually, he's collecting it faster than SiZe, but SiZe did lose a few of his workers early on as well. Battle bus is now out though, and all of these Scorpions for SiZe are going to be under heavy pressure. Massive engagement, but it looks like Boycah's going to come out on top. He's got so many more Scorpions, but then buses did all the distraction and all the damage. Scorpions for Boycah now going to come in and clear this up. And SiZe is only on $800. He has got some buggies back at home, which he needs to be popping out of here, really. He needs to be doing something. Where is he going to try and clear out, though, with this amount of buggies? So he's going to try and take out these Scorpions here at, from a range. Okay, he's killed a fair amount of Scorpions there. I feel like he could have at least picked that one off as well. Just every little helps. This from Boycah is only collecting with 2 workers, because you notice that one there is actually stud doing nothing. Boycah's now selling that one so he can try and build some more workers, I think. Yeah, but that one there is still stud doing nothing. Boycah really brave, building his whole base at the top right. That building is capturable, but to my knowledge, I don't think it does anything. I don't know actually what it does. Boycah is now going to try and clear out this building here. SiZe is trying to push back with his typical map control style, but he is going to lose a few buggies there. He has lost a few buggies from the rebel ambush. There's only the 4 rebel ambush as well, but look how much veterans he has gained. Boycah's doing a really good job at pushing this back for the time being. So SiZe is safe with his buggies for the time being. He knows the buses have been killed for now. Oh, there is more. Oh, there's buses coming from the top as well. I was going to say the rebel ambush has been used now, so he knows these buggies are relatively safe from a rebel ambush. But there are more battle buses in SiZe's base here. He's going down. His 3rd supply is going down. That means Boycah's going to be a supply up, 2 oils up, and a refinery up. And I don't know if he's up in terms of black markets. He's only got 1 black market, so he's gone for the upgrades. SiZe's own rebel ambush, but that was not very good at all. What's he killed? A couple of RPGs, maybe? SiZe has got a Scud Storm ready, and he's ahead in terms of markets. It's only on $400 though. But I'd still much rather be in Boycah's position. These battle busters can do so much damage, whereas these buggies, you've just got to be so careful with them. Like, they're so fragile and their HP is so low. This is where the palace is going to be in danger, though. And once you do that, it means no more battle busters. Oh, the battle busters are coming now. Battle busters clearing that tunnel there, choosing to go back, but the palace is now dead, so no more tech units for the time being for Boycah. It's rebuilding the palace back in his main base. So this is where SiZe might be able to clear this out. But there is a counter-attack from Boycah. Loads and loads of buses charging straight at SiZe's base. These tunnels at least are going to go down, but is he going to catch the buggies out of position? The buggies are going to stand and fight. He's only going to pick off 1, 2, 3 buses, but there's 2 more buses and they're going to get through. And loads of the buggies are going down, and all this XP in the bank and all the bounty from Boycah. That's what I mean about the buggies being so fragile. Against these battle buses, it's going to be so hard to deal with. Where is Jarman? Jarman is over here, so he's going to have a field day at clearing this up. I mean, that refinery's gone down, but that refinery was useless anyway because Boycah does have a backup anyway, so. Boycah's now on 6,000. Battle busters once again in the base of SiZe, and SiZe is under pressure now. I think Boycah is trying to race against time to try and kill this Scud Storm before it fires. But these buggies at range are going to kill these. Oh, Rebel Ambush again. And loads of buggies going to go down. Every buggy bar 1 has gone down. And this battle bus, I think, is going to succeed in killing this Scud Storm. I don't think he's going to be able to defend that now. Scud Storm is taking damage. There's a buggy racing to try and save this, but the battle bus just turns its attention and hits the buggy. The Scud Storm has gone down now. Scud Storm is down, so he's got 3, 4, 5 markets. He's still building buggies. He's on 1,700. He's going to try and kill this battle bus. He's trying to force fire the ground. I don't know if he could turn there and hit that buggy. He's trying to force fire the ground to hit the Tox bomb coming in as well. Is that going to kill the radar van? Radar van's getting low. Buggy's going down. Worker's gone down there. So the game is getting more even. It's just that Boycah's still on these oils, both of them oils, and I don't know how SiZe is going to kill that. SiZe is only just now capturing that reinforcement pad in the beginning, but he's had control of this for like, what, 10 minutes? SiZe now getting this 3rd supply back. Boycah's already mined it out a very long time ago. Boycah's building a Scud Storm of his own. Also several tunnels in the back of his base to prevent a sneak attack. Battle busters for Boycah. He's going to try and clear out the middle and deny SiZe some map control. That reinforcement pad wasn't even worth the few mouse clicks because it's gone down so quick. These artillery platforms are going down so fast. Look at the DPS, or the damage output of these battle busters is so much. Rebel ambush there from SiZe, but once again rendered useless. Battle Bus is out again, and are they going to catch these buggies? Might catch 1 or 2 of them. Okay, 2 buggies gone down, but the Battle Bus is going to go down as well. I don't know if that's worth it for the Battle Bus. I think if Boycah's ahead in terms of economy, which maybe... Yeah, he is because of the oils. He definitely is, actually. Then yeah, it probably is worth it, actually. These buggies need to be careful because these RPGs are going to do big damage. SiZe's RPGs there are in danger. The Rebel is right on top of them. You can see him dying behind a building. DoMiNaToR here to try and save the day. SiZe has got loads of buggies now, but where's the Rebel ambush from Boycah? I think that's due. Can't remember if it's 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes. Can't remember. Or is it 4? But yeah, DoMiNaToR is chilling here, so maybe he's anticipating one to come. Tox bomb's obviously been used. His force fire in the ground. Or maybe it's coming. Oh yeah, it must have been used already. Oh, Rebel ambush, and once again though, even the Jarman there can't fire at the moment. He's gonna have to go from a safe distance and then fire. Yeah, he's gonna fire from here. But so many buggies from SiZe, and they're expensive for Tox as well. What are they? 1,200 or are they 1,400? 1,200, I think. I think they're 1,200, yeah, but so expensive. But SiZe is about to lose loads of markets here. Is SiZe going to be able to clear these up before he takes too much damage? The battle buses are just coming in, just wrecking all of the markets. The battle buses mostly down to the hull. There is one not down to the hull. Jarman's going to need to come in and clear this up. Probably taking out the palace would be a good idea rather than the command center, because the palace will go down faster than the command center. Jarman is here to clear this up, and all of this is handled relatively well by SiZe, but he just took so much damage though. So much damage. Yeah, Boycah's preemptively force firing the ground to try and prevent a Tox bomb from doing too much damage. Here comes the Tox bomb. Let's see how that works actually though. Is that even going to kill the radar van? It's going to kill the radar van. But because Boycah's already force fired the ground, it's a bug in 0 hour that clears up the toxin. It just makes it appear there where the Scorpions are firing. So that's very nice from Boycah. A nice little touch. Buggies once again getting absolutely wrecked. And Boycah's even gone buggies of his own now. But Boycah's at a buggy advantage. It's all because of this refinery, and the oils is making a difference, and SiZe has been defeated. SiZe, I think for the first time ever, has been knocked out from a World Series in round 1. I remember a couple of years ago, I don't know if it was last year or not. It wasn't last year, was it? It was the year I won it, 2016 or 2017. I think it was 16. He got knocked out by Trapper, but that wasn't in round 1 though, I don't think. That was like round 2 or 3 or something like that. But Boycah's played in mirrors here and played absolutely out of his mind. He's been spamming a lot recently. I think one of the reasons for SiZe's downfalls was that he went into it probably overconfident. He's not been playing a lot recently. He has been playing, but just not been playing a lot. I didn't see him like warming up for the games or anything like that. Whereas Boycah's been spamming loads and loads. So it's just a case of Boycah's played amazing on the day. SiZe has played, what, mediocre, or... Actually, I still think he actually played really good in some of the games. For example, the Infirmary, he still played amazing. That Tox in the end, he didn't play so bad. I think it was that literally that tunnel in the top right-hand side of the game. I think that won Boycah the game, that single tunnel that SiZe missed the worker. He even revealed the worker, but just didn't kill it. So, not the most perfect of SiZe's performance, but I think it's still nothing to take away anything from Boycah. But the reason Boycah's won here is because he's played amazing, and SiZe has just not performed on the day. So, yeah, well played to Boycah. And I wish him good luck in the next round. And sadly, this means SiZe is out.